Hola amigos, estamos de vuelta, amigos de ESB. Estamos aquí con el ganador de la serie contra Forsumers, Quincy Ccnc, más conocido como Quinn, gracias a Solvet y a TechSub. Hola amigo Quinn, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás, amigo?
Hola, está bien. ¿Y tú?
¡Oh!
¡Se español!
Gozu, bravo.
That's all I got.
That's all I got, man. Good. Amazing.
That's great. That's
great. That's big, man. Like, you beat Tubu in Spanish. Anyway, okay. Well, Quinn, congratulations for your series. Tell me, you were, runner-up, or I guess, had the regional finals, had a great season 1. Now, what are your, if there are any changes, how have you been preparing for season 2? You haven't gone to Dubai tournament, you kind of rested. Has anything changed? What's on the mood on your team now? Quinn, tell us about it. Any updates?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to get Paulo into the States right now. He had just gotten his visa. He wasn't able to come for this match, so he should be here for the next match. So we're playing with Stanin.
Yeah.
Big thanks to Mojo for playing for us. I mean, we're just trying to play and get better. That was not our finest hour by any stretch of the imagination, so we need to play better than that if we expect to compete against international competition and EG and TSM. So.
Así que pregunta, bueno, vienen con buen resultado en la temporada 1, no tanto en la Regional Finals, no han jugado la Dubai Series. Dime si ¿qué cosas nuevas hay? ¿Se han ido cambios? Bueno, en primer lugar, vamos a tener a Ponlo de vuelta para el tercer match, for sure. De seguro vamos a estar de vuelta con Ponlo. Saludos a Mojo, a MSS, por ser nuestro standing en estas dos series. Y bueno, en general yo estoy muy enfocado en mi tema individual, ¿no? Quiero ser mucho mejor, o me estoy enfocando mucho en mi juego individual. Regarding the draft series of this series, I mean, on game 1, we saw you kind of uncomfortable with the Pango hero. And second, you were, I think, hard countered by the Ember Spirit, and then you had a great Lesh game. What were your main ideas behind the draft, and how did you prepare to beat Forsumers in the last game specifically with this Lesh pick?
I mean, Lesh just a pretty good hero against the Druid. I think both the first and second game were, I mean, the third game was a slog too, but the first and second game were very slow, everybody kind of just AFKing, so we were trying to fix that. We didn't. The game was just as AFK, if not more AFK in the other games, but yeah, I mean, Lesh is just pretty good against Lone Druid, and it's a hero I'm comfortable on.
And what happened in the second game? You pretty much didn't have an answer to Lone Druid?
We messed up some, and when we mess up with our heroes, the game gets pretty funky to play from there on out. I messed up some early, and then you sort of get behind, and they have this 5-man ball, and you have some issues.
Perfect. Así que le pregunto sobre el tercer juego. Creo que el Lesh Rack le va bastante bien contra el Lesh, ¿no? Durante la partida. Básicamente la serie ha sido bastante FK, ¿no? Bastante pasiva, no estaba pasando mucho. Simplemente ya en un momento nos cansamos y comenzamos a buscar las teamfights ya cuando sabíamos que teníamos la ventaja en itemización y en timings, ¿no? Sobre el segundo juego, bueno, las cosas salieron mal y punto, ¿no? Do you like the new patch Ccnc or you expected something else?
I hoped for more. I think this patch was overall a good thing. I think there are things that should be tweaked and some things that are a bit silly, but I think overall the patch was good. I think the changes they made to mid, moving the bounty rune and stuff were good for the game. But yeah, I think more would be nice.
Así que le pido sus impresiones del parche. En general creo que ha sido un parche en una buena dirección. Sin embargo, me gustaría ver más cambios, ¿no? Solo he habido cambios conceptuales. No ha habido cambios conceptuales realmente, pero me gustaría ver más. Noise, do you have any questions?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Quinn. First of all, congratulations for winning the series. Actually, you guys have no coach, so it is a question for you, because last week we had Jaguar at the interview, and we were asking him about the coach, but he told us about that there are no a person you really like to be a coach, right? You haven't find that person that you really like to be your coach. Do you have any idea in this case, or is just an idea of Jaguar?
No, I think in Dota, adding an extra person to your team, there can be a lot of risk to. Because the game is very much about ideas and knowing the right things to do and things like this. Execution obviously matters a lot as well, but that's not so much on the coach. So whenever you add someone else to your team, you need to be absolutely certain that they're not like hurting things more than they're helping. And there's a very fine balance there you have to be careful of. We also don't have a sponsor right now, and nobody wants to coach unpaid. And anyone like you know, if we were to ask like, you know, like an ex-player or someone who's, you know, sort of playing on lesser teams, whatever, to ask them to coach, like they're not going to want to coach for no money. So there's also that we couldn't even really get a coach right now if we wanted to because we have no sponsor yet.
Ok, le preguntaba nuevamente la idea del coach. Jaguar lo teníamos la semana pasada, le preguntamos acerca del coach porque ellos no tienen coach lamentablemente. Y Jaguar nos decía que literalmente no habían encontrado la persona correcta, no encontraban una persona que pueda formarse de ellos. Entonces le pregunto si Quinn tiene la misma idea o literalmente tiene alguna otra idea en mente acerca del coach, ¿no? Tal vez él sí puede encontrar a alguien. Lo primero que dice es que obviamente traer a una persona dentro del team del Dota literalmente es un riesgo porque no sabes con qué idea viene y puedes empezar a tener conflicto, ¿no? Así que siempre es bueno saber cuál es la persona correcta. A pesar de ello, lamentablemente ellos no tienen sponsor. Han estado en la búsqueda de sponsor por mucho tiempo y aún no lo han encontrado. Y tienen esta idea de que obviamente si incorporan a un coach, literalmente va a querer ser remunerado con dinero, ¿no? Y al no tener sponsor no van a poder acceder hacia ello. Así que mientras no tengan el sponsor, lamentablemente tampoco van a tener coach, lo cual sinceramente es una pena, ¿no?
Well, Quinn, I think I don't have any more questions, but I would ask you to give a shout out and to smile a bit. You look very serious after winning. Like, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Dota sometimes. Oftentimes, winning is more about not losing than it is winning. I think that game was definitely the case that yeah, we're just glad to not lose. But yeah, I mean, thanks to the fans who support us and stuff. Shout out to you guys. Translating is crazy impressive. I don't know how y'all do it.
Thank you.
And yeah, thanks for rooting for us and watching the games and stuff.
Gracias, amigo. Well, we'll see you soon. We'll talk again. And thank you for your time, Ccnc.
Good luck next series.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.